Alrighty, we live. We live. Hello, whoever's here. What is up? What is up? Sebastian Jubin. What's up, man? How's it going? How's it going? Welcome and welcome and welcome. Appreciate everybody, whoever's tuning in. It's been a bit. I feel bad, actually. I haven't been live the last, 2 weeks, and I feel awful. I apologize. Schedules have been crazy. Sorry. I apologize. Alrighty. Let more people filter in here in a few, and we'll start chatting it up. Fucking scissors. These scissors are dulling out a little quicker than I anticipated. I might have to get a new set. Yeah. Fluff that out. If anybody's wondering, I'm using the Pulse 80. Why? Because it's fantastic. It's just fantastic. So. So what we got in here? Sebastian Jobin. Just have to deal with that, guys. Sorry. Sometimes my phone sends me messages and yeah. Sorry, I don't chat that much, just re-wicking all my eddies right now and watching at the same time. That's cool, man. That's cool, I get it. I had to re-wick my Pulse 80, man, with the, well, not my Pulse 80, technically the recurve, but it was getting a little bit, cotton was getting a little dicey there. It's starting to get a little funky taste, a funky ass taste to it. So, rock some cran apple tonight. Why not? Why the F not? I feel bad I have not been on the last 2 weeks, but our schedules, man, I'm telling you, they've been a bitch this summer. We just have not been able to get some free time, man. I've been working my balls off, and just is what it is. It sucks, but gotta do it. Gotta make the money. Gotta make the money, unfortunately. Alrighty. Hello, welcome in. Hello, and welcome. Oh man. Welcome in. Hello. Who else we got in here? Work comes first, yeah. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Can't do nothing without work, unfortunately. It's the sad truth of the situation. Yeah, work hasn't been too bad. It's just been busy, man. I just haven't been getting done until super late, and it's I'm not starting to stream that late, So, unfortunately, the last 2 weeks I've been slacking. That's what's been going down. I've been slacking. Telling you what, that loaded cran apple, great cheap juice. Great. Just got a good taste to it. Oh man. Yeah, so we got some stuff coming up for you guys here pretty soon, I would say. We haven't done a review lately, but a lot of that's just, once again, been busy. Ryan's been busy. I've been busy. It's summertime. We get busy. It happens. Uh, and friends. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for tuning in. Good. Good. So yeah, we still need to review this. We haven't done the Pulse 80 review yet. That's next on the list. I think we're going to try to film that next weekend. So you can stay tuned for that. So, yeah. Are beards good for guys with bad jaws? I don't know. I would assume it'd be okay. I can't imagine how a beard would affect your jaw, other than make it sculpt it like that of the gods. Be awesome. I'm not a doctor. I have no idea. I can't, but I couldn't for the life of me understand how this could possibly affect my jawline. Just saying. Okay, who else we got in here tonight? Like I said, I apologize. I have not been on the last 2 weeks, guys, and I am sorry. It has not been, trust me, it's not been intentional. It's just been strictly from being super fucking busy. I promise. God, break in. It happens. It happens. Man. Ryan can't be in tonight, unfortunately. He's got a buddy who's in out of town visiting him, so he's not going to be in today. At least that's what he told me, so you never know about Ryan. Sometimes he just pops in at the most inopportune times. You never know. From what he told me. All right. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's Guava Pop by Mama San. I got a boat ton of this over when we went to ECC Detroit and Midwest Vapor Expo, because it's just good. I like it. Nice. All right, so. Oh man, yeah. So things have been pretty crazy lately, guys. We've Ryan's in a band, and his band is going to be doing some live shows this summer and stuff. So he's been focusing on that pretty hard. Obviously, I've got the car scheduled to come back anytime now, so that's been taking up some of my time. So like I said, I'm gonna try to do. I keep telling everybody, because I keep getting messages from everybody like, "Oh, we're doing a live stream this week," and I'll be honest with you, I usually don't know if I'm doing a live stream until the day of. Unfortunately, last weekend was a holiday, so I didn't do anything on the holiday because I was up at the lake with my family. So, we just didn't do anything last Monday. The week before that, like I said, if I'm getting in, to the hotel like super late, chances are I'm not doing a live stream, just because it's late. Not a lot of people are still up, doing stuff at that hour, and unfortunately, it's I'm pretty fucking tired at that stage. So it's all predicated on work, man. I mean, I'll try to do them when I can, but unfortunately, sometimes that just doesn't happen. So, like I said, I still want to do these live streams. Everybody seems to enjoy them. I just want to put that out there that it may not happen every single week. If I got to work late or something. So, don't lose faith. Just saying. Turn that up a little bit. That ain't powerful enough, man. That's better. Yeah. Have you seen the new Mike Vapes RTA? What do you think about it? The Mike Vapes RTA. What RTA is that? The Mike Vape. What's damn it? What's the new Mike Vapes RTA? What's it called? Cause Mike Vapes. Intake RTA. Intake. No, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen the new intake. Is it through Watofo? Who's it going to be made through? Is it Vape? Man, he's just spreading himself around, ain't he? No, I have not seen that. I haven't even heard anything about that. I got the Recurve, which is his latest thing. Single coil RTA. Huh. Interesting. I'll have to look that up. I have not seen that. Let me look it up. Bam. Country living. What's up, Holmes? How's it going, man? I apologize if I'm not up to date on some of this stuff, guys. I have just been, man, life is just crazy right now. Not that that's always a good excuse, but it's just, life is life. It punches you in the balls and it laughs and points at you when it does it, He has a video up on the intake. Okay, Tbone Vapes. Okay, he has a video up on it. So he's already made this. So is this already for sale? Or is it just like he's just showing off what it looks like? It's just, but it hasn't actually been released yet. Intake RTA. Let's see here. Just happen to have my laptop here, so let's see what it's all about. On vape intake rebuildable tank atomizer 4.2. Pre-sale. Okay. Okay. Ooh, is that an interesting looking tank? It's got a big top on it. Wow. 4.2 mil. Okay, so it's a 4 mil tank. It looks like it's going to be sold for about 25, 35 bucks. That doesn't look like too bad of a... It doesn't look too expensive. Vape RTA unique real driven the closest time to Vape Livex 24 millimeter diameter and a... Okay, so I'm guessing it comes with a bubble glass, so it's going to have a 4 mil capacity with the bubble glass and a 2.5 mil juice capacity with the standard glass, it looks like. All right. It has leak-proof single coil atomizer with 2 tubes direct from the air from top to bottom. Oh, so it's going to be a top airflow. Okay. Definitely looks interesting. I don't know how I feel about the top airflow, man. The top airflow, unfortunately, just has not been thrilling me lately. It's just a weird airflow. I prefer a bottom feed, but that is just a interesting looking RTA though. It's got like this huge top on it. It's just weird. I've never seen anything like that before. I'll have to look into that. I wish we were hooked up with Log Vape. That'd be sweet. I'd love to get one in the mail and test that out. That's different, man. That's just so funny because he just released the Recurve not too long ago, and he's already on the prowl with somebody else releasing another RTA or something, man. That makes Vandy Vape, Watofo, and now Og Vape. Interesting. So how's everybody doing tonight? I appreciate your patience. He made it a top to vape like a bottom. Okay, well, time will tell on that one. Unfortunately, a lot of top airflow tanks. Some people like them. Some people like the way they vape. Me and Ryan personally, I'm not against top airflow. What's that RTA? That Zeus from Geek Vape. That's top airflow. Not bad, but it's just... You could definitely feel the air having to travel, and it's just, just not my favorite thing. But that's not to say it can't be good. It's just, so far, most of the RTAs and things that I like the best are bottom airflow. But, once again, I'm not here to judge. If he says that it's a top airflow that he designed specifically to... Zeus single, it wasn't your cup of tea. Yeah, it wasn't great. I mean, it wasn't a bad vape. I liked it. I just didn't love it. I'm glad I didn't spend more than like 20 bucks on it at the vape show. It's just not something that I just don't see myself using it a lot, unfortunately. It's not a bad vape. It's not a bad vape. There are definitely other RTAs out there, in my opinion, that have better flavor though. So, that's all a matter of opinion. But that, yeah, the Zeus is not bad, but it's not fucking amazing, fantastic, bend yourself over for it kind of thing. Now, I have not tried the dual, so I can't speak on the dual. I'm not an RTA guy traditionally. I do a dual and a regular shirt. Well, see, Ryan rocks an RTA like all day, every day. That's what he uses on the road. Me personally, I still rock a sub ohm tank on the road. And then when I'm down like the hotel or I'm down at home, I'm Jeremy Clark, yo yo, what's up, brother? But when I'm at home, I usually squonk or I'm dripping, so I don't use RTAs as often as I probably could, but I have been using them more often, so I've been getting a little bit more nitpicky with what I like and what I don't like. I'm a dripper through and through. If I'm not squonking, hey man, that's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it. I love dripping. In fact, that's one reason why I love this Pulse 80, man. It allows me to like go into town and get like drip flavor while I'm driving, but I'm not technically dripping and driving, just gotta squonkity squonk. And I like that. Definitely digging this box. Oh man. So what's everybody else up to, man? Jeremy Clark, how you liking them coils, dude? I saw a few messages on Instagram there saying you were pretty fond of it, so I'm hoping that spreads the words. Oh, bam. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I told Jobin, before everybody else got here. I apologize that I have not been doing live streams in the last 2 weeks. I know. I'm sorry. I apologize. Please forgive me. Like I said, last week was a holiday. And I was up at the lake, so I didn't really have a lot of time to do a live stream, and I figured it's holiday. Rock done. I bought a Pulse 24 and put some more in that. Nice, nice, good. I'm glad you like the coils, man. Ryan's really proud of them, and he should be. They're good coils. So, but yeah, I didn't really feel like doing a live stream with the holiday and everything. I thought people would be doing their family thing and all that stuff. So, no live stream last week. I did do a live stream week prior because of work. I didn't get down to like 9:30 my time, and yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. I got to the hotel and I'm just like, I want to go to bed. So, as I've said many times, I enjoy doing these live streams for you guys. I want to continue to do them, but they are predicated on work and schedule. So just, for some reason I don't get one out on a Monday. Don't just like, oh, fuck Dubs, man. Like, fuck that guy. Please don't do that. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm trying to work with you, but like I said, sometimes work and shit just kind of fucking get in the way. So bear with me. Bear with me. So, but yes, I plan on continuing to do the live streams. It's just there's going to be weeks where we just don't get anything out. We haven't had any reviews out in the last 2 weeks. Once again, because of Memorial Day last weekend, and of course the weekend before that was, like I said, man, it's just busy. Ryan's got some stuff going on with his band right now. I'm anxious to get my car back and stuff, so it's just been very, very busy at home and stuff like that. So whoever is in the stream, man, welcome, welcome. Oh, anyway. Oh yeah. Once the cotton breaks in, man, that's where it's at. Life is. This is for YouTube is not. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, I've said it many times. I love doing these things. I love putting videos up on YouTube. However, we get nothing. We get paid nothing. Nobody sponsors us. I mean, we don't really get anything for doing YouTube. So it really is like, okay, we enjoy doing it, but we have other things too that we got to do and get done. So YouTube just kind of falls somewhere in the middle there, where it's like, okay, I don't break. Last year, we were trying to get the channel up off the ground, and like, it just seemed like every one of my friends and everybody Ryan knew had like babies the same year. So there wasn't a whole lot of anybody doing anything last year, but a lot of people were doing a lot of staying at home. It's called YouTube my escape from reality. Yeah, there you go, man. There you go. This is like stress relief for me, man. I just worked like 12 hours today, This is me coming to the hotel and relaxing, That's how I look at it. But yeah, Ryan had his kids and everything else. They were very young last year, so we had a lot of home time to kill, and we were trying to get this channel up off the ground. So we worked our asses off to make sure we had a video up every week. Well, obviously with editing and the videos getting a little bit more complex, they take a little bit more time to edit and all that stuff. So, the videos have slowed down just a little bit, but not for any other reason than just it just gets complicated, man. So, but you guys have stuck with us, so I appreciate that. But I just don't want anybody to be alarmed. See you on Grim Green's weekly stream on Instagram. One of his patrons too. Okay, man. Yeah. I try to tune in. It never fails. Now, keep in mind, Ryan and me both have access to the Inbetween2beards Instagram account. So I'm not sure. It could be one of us, one or the other, when they do the live stream. And I've like the last 3 weeks, I have not been able to watch the live stream because I've been driving down the road working, when he started the live stream. So I was like, fuck, sucks, man. But yeah, like I said, we get a lot of support from Grim Green and a lot of his patrons and all that shit, and we always appreciate it, man. Yo yo, motherfuckers. On a lighter note, though, man, everything else is seems to be going pretty good. Summer is in full fucking force, as like I said, we've been very, very busy. Family members and friends pulling us in every direction and shit, man. It's like, fuck me. I guess it's okay to be popular and have friends, but sometimes, I'm just saying. Anyway. So what's everybody else getting into, man? Okay, that's interesting. So good. So good. Yeah, work has been crazy, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I've been working some serious hours lately. I don't ever work this hard. What the hell? Apparently, we're busy. Somebody keeps trying to send me an email here, and I don't know why. Doesn't make any sense. It's probably spam. Somebody spamming me? I don't like when people spam my ass. You like the recurve? I'm on the fence if I should buy one. Oh, dude, if you like single coil RDAs, I think that the recurve's amazing. I have no issues with the recurve. Well, I shouldn't say that. We did a review on it, so definitely check out the review that we did for that. I love the simplicity of the design. It's just a good a single coil RTA or RDA. Sorry, I'm an idiot. RDA. I haven't actually dripped with it yet. I've only squonked with it, but that's where this thing's been living, man. This thing's been living on top of my Pulse 80, and I love it. I love it. Great flavor. There's still I changed the coil out of it. It subsided a little bit. Like I said, I love the look of the drip tip, but the drip tip could be just a smidge thicker, I think. But yeah, I dig it. It looks so good on the Rage. Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, yeah. I used this on the Rage like a week before the Pulse 80 showed up. It's just, and it pisses me off. I meant to bring the Rage with me this week, and I didn't, which sucks because I wanted to use it. But, yeah, the Pulse 80 is going to probably get a pretty damn good review from me and Ryan when we film it. It's just good. It's just good. I like the regulated squonking devices. I'm really These are really making me dig squonking right now, and that's what I've been doing at the house. I haven't even been dripping. If I want to get drip like flavor, I squonk lately. Couldn't find one here, so I sit on the Pulse 24. I get it. Okay, I get it. But do I recommend the recurve? Yes, I do. You put you know, single coil, and you still get banging flavor out of this thing. Yeah, I recommend the recurve, definitely. Hmm. Yeah. Anything else new coming out lately, man? I've not been on Instagram a lot lately. What do you think about the fund the suit thing? Do you think it's a good idea to go ahead and? Oh, absolutely. What's the other alternative? To do nothing? Let them just do whatever the hell they want with no pushback? That's not an option, man. That's not an option. I've donated to this. I've donated to that a pretty good amount of money. Ryan has definitely funding the suit. Unfortunately, I hate seeing that this money, you know, that people have to put money up front to actually fight this. But man, the FDA is they're going Old Testament, man. They've got the name of the vape industry, and they're going after it. So I think fun. Jeremy Clark, you are awesome. I appreciate that. I don't have a squonk yet. That's one of the reasons I haven't bought a recurve yet. Yeah, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think that the recurve would work great as a dripper regardless, as long as you actually had just the regular 510 pin in instead of the squonk pin. I'm just saying this particular RDA, in my opinion, just really shines as a dripper. Or not. I'm sorry, as a squonk RDA. So, you know, just my personal opinion. But yeah, I think it's a good idea to go head to head with the FDA because the only alternative is to do nothing. And that pretty much tells the FDA that they're allowed to do whatever the fuck they want. And I don't think that's an option. So, yeah, I definitely think that the fund the suit is a good idea just because got to do something, man. They're going to try to take this away from us, and we've got to fight it no matter how. You know what? And I'll be the first one to admit the fact that the last month and a half, 2 months has been nothing but just a bunch of advocacy and everything. And I get it, man. Advocacy is boring. It sucks. Nobody wants to deal with that shit. But if it gets taken away and you know that's just as bad. So you know we gotta put the fight forward and try to defend it, man. It's helping so many people, and it's just a big community, and I love being part of the community. You guys are awesome, and yeah, so I think it's a good idea. I definitely do. I can't see people doing nothing because if you do nothing, then literally they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want, and that's not an option. People, I'm not gonna get all political, but people already know how much I'm not a fan of how much the federal government overreaches their powers anyway. Yeah, exactly, man. It's you know you got to fight even though it's possibly a losing battle, you know. But at least if you fight with everything you've got to defend it and you lose, it's you know you can still sit there and just think, dude, we tried. I can have a clear conscience knowing that we tried. If you sit on the sideline and do nothing, well, it's one of those things like, well, if we had done that, would that have worked? Would that have done anything? Maybe it would have. Maybe it wouldn't have done shit. Who knows? But I'm always been one of those people. I hate asking myself, what if? I am haunted by those two words. And so yeah, I think it's a great idea. You gotta fight. You gotta fight them, man. They have no basis outside of money to be doing what they're doing. It all comes down to money, regardless of who's funding them. It comes down to money. And unfortunately, we are a small fish in a big pond, and yeah, you're gonna have to fight, man. It sucks. I hate telling people to have to, but it is what it is. Um, you know, for some reason in the last year or so, vaping has become a four-letter word to the U.S. government, and like I said, everybody knows already how much I feel about how much the federal government overreaches anyway. And so yeah, don't fight them fucking hard as we can. Punch them in their stupid fucking faces. You know, assholes. That's the way assholes. They do it in the name of safety. Has nothing to do with safety. Zero. Goose egg. It's all about money. Money, money, money. Anyway, that was my little rant. Sorry. Yes, I think it's a good idea. Yeah, and they don't even have, like, the courtesy to kiss you first, Just call me old fashioned, but I like to be kissed when I'm getting fucked. I'm just saying. So, yeah, like I said, man, got to. Don't have a choice. Don't have a choice. I won't allow myself to sit on the sidelines and be like, well, I'm sure somebody else will do it. And then fuck that noise. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Oh my god, that's vaping so good tonight, guys. I'm telling you, I'm excited. That is vaping good. Mmm. I just like this juice because it's a fairly inexpensive juice. 120 ml bottle for an average, I think, of like 16 bucks. Not bad at all, and it's good. It's not the greatest juice in the world, but it's good juice and it's fairly cheap. What build do you have in your recurve? Okay, this is one of Ryan's Aliens. I believe this is ohming out at 0.25, I believe. I was about to say I could just fucking look down, right? Sorry. Yeah, 0.25. Like I said, it's just a standard alien. One of Ryan's triple core aliens, man. And as good old Jeremy Clark has said, Ryan's coils are pretty fucking baller. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I rock in all my builds anymore, man, are Ryan's aliens. Sometimes triple core, sometimes dual core, depends on what I need them to ohm out at. But yeah, the flavor is spectacular on this. I've been rocking this coil now for almost a month and a half, and I haven't had to clean it like outside of just burning it off and re-wicking it about once a week, and it's been spectacular, spectacular. Just saying. So yeah, that's what I got going in that thing, man. I mean, you could build lower, but because it's 80 watts, you're only going to be able to put so much power to it. So, in my opinion, it's better to put a higher ohm build in it. That way, you can still get really good flavor and good heat, but a much lower wattage. Ugh. Just my 2 cents. Anyway, yeah. If you haven't got a recurve yet, man, I'm telling you, I do recommend it. If you're okay with single coil. Yeah, 80 watts. That's all you're gonna get. I mean, it's a single battery, guys. I mean, actually, right now I'm rocking a 18650 in there with the condom that they provide you with. Um, Only because my 2700s are charging, so yeah. However, it's sad because I haven't really noticed much difference in battery life or power or anything between the 2700s and the 18650. It's definitely going to be a point that we're going to bring up in the review. But yeah, I love how versatile this thing is, man. It's just, it works well. Works well. It works most good, John. Most good. Battery life? I don't know. It's not too terrible. I mean, it's about what I expected out of a single battery. I mean, I've been vaping this anywhere between 60 to 65 watts, which is damn near close to the top of what it can, what it can put out. I've gotten anywhere between 3 to 4 hours out of it, which, like I said, normally you hear me being like, "What the fuck?" But on a single battery, I'm not complaining about that number. That number is fairly decent. I was getting almost less than that out of the Homeboy Rage Squonk box, and that's a dual battery. So, kind of do the math there. However, Homeboy keeps saying that there's going to be an update available for the Rage, and when he does the update and you download it onto the Rage, that it should improve the battery life substantially. So I'm kind of curious to see that. Me and Ryan are actually even talking about that. When and if that does happen, we might actually do a follow-up review to the Rage and see what our feelings are on it after the update. So, look out for that when and if it happens. But yeah. And they, what is he vaping it like a straight up 80 watts all day long, puff puff puff, no break? I mean, this is completely subjective, guys. And you know battery life 55 watts? Oh, dude, no. Then he's got a weird ass build or something going on in there cuz I've never, I mean, I don't vape this all day. I don't usually vape this while I'm driving on the road. On 18650 or 27, I have 11 Mac on the 70. Yeah, I haven't really noticed much difference in battery life or power or anything between the 2700 and the 18650. I guess if you were gonna like, squeeze my balls to give you like what do you like better? I mean, I guess the 2700 is better for just convenience because you don't have to dick around with that little condom on the 18650. But other than that, man, I really don't have a preference one way or another on them. I'm pretty I'm pretty simple when it comes to that. So, you know, yeah, I don't know how you were getting that bad a battery life. I mean, I guess if you're chain vaping all day, yeah, but I mean, I do continuous vaping, but I'm not just sitting there just, I don't do that. That don't happen. So, I mean, but yeah, solid. I don't know. Like I said, solid 3.5 hours the other day. I vaped it. I was sitting at home. I was playing. Oh, pardon me, guys. Anyway, I was playing God of War at home on PS4, and I changed this out. Like, I didn't change my battery out for almost 3.5 hours, and on a single 18650, I'm not going to complain too much about that. Is there room for improvement? Of course there is. There's always room for improvement, but I'm not complaining too much about the battery life on this. Not yet, anyway. Man, people keep joining and dropping and joining and dropping. It keeps going from like 7 people to 8 people to 9 people and then back down to 4 people. Crazy, crazy. So some people get sick of looking at my face. That's okay. I get it. I get it. Yeah, that's vaping good. That's vaping good. I like it. I like it, guys. So yeah, so far, I like the Pulse 80. Ryan loves it. He just straight up loves that thing. I mean, I think he likes the Rage a little better, which justifiably so. The Rage is just a fucking masterpiece of a squonk box. But yeah, I can definitely say I dig the Pulse 80 for sure. Chip seems to be pretty good. Very simplistic. I dig it. Has Ryan decided on a tube mod yet? I don't know. He did. Ryan can be so scatterbrained sometimes. Like it just depends on what mood he's in that day. He I don't think he's decided officially. No, he just knows he wants a tube mech. He just doesn't know which one. But that's fine because I'm the same way. One day I want something and then the next day it's like, you never know. Mm. Mm. Anyway. Yeah, so what's everybody else vaping on tonight? Anything good? Anything new? Anything just like, oh my god, I can't believe that's happening shit? Like, anybody got that going on tonight? I feel bad because I really don't have any new products around to show you guys or anything. We just haven't, Ryan just bought a, what is it called? The Fire Mesh RTA. He says it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know if we're going to do a review on it or not, but he seems to like it okay. He got a good deal on it. That's why he bought it. He's been wanting to buy one for like a while now. See if the hype was real. Vaping on the Rage with the Pulse on top with some Bro Trip. Oh, dude, that's a hell of a night right there, man. Can't go wrong with Bro Trip. You know me. I've used it every day since it's arrived. Dude, I would too, man. It's been funny actually because I bought so much juice at the Vape Expo in Cleveland and the in ECC Detroit that I have not had to buy juice in almost like 3 months, and I'm just now starting to get to the point where it's like, I might have to in about 2, 3 weeks from now. I might have to end up buying some juice, and I can tell you one of the first ones I'm gonna order is fucking Bro Trip, for sure. I was hoping Grim Green was going to have a Memorial Day sale on NamberJuice.com, but it didn't. If they did, I never saw the coupon code or anything for it. It wasn't on their website, so I was like, well, fuck, that sucks. So I'm kind of hoping maybe around 4th of July, maybe they'll have some cool deals going on for some juice so I can stock up on some more juice. Like I said, right now I'm doing good, but Recoil Rebel on the Turin Mech mod. That's awesome. My birthday present myself. Oh, cool, man. Good for you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yes. Sounds like a pretty solid setup. Yeah, I know, man. I feel bad. They don't ship there to New Zealand. That sucks. I feel for you on that one. I mean, I know I don't have room to talk. You guys pay premium prices for everything, but it's like 35 bucks for 100 bills. Sorry, I'm yawning. Unfortunately, I like to be closer to about that $25, $28 range if I can help it. I'm vaping the Reload RDA on top of a skull and crossbones. Fucking A, right, man. That's baller. Fucking skull and crossbones. That just adds like awesome, like instant toughness to whatever. You know, you could be like dancing, but if you get like got skull and crossbones T-shirt on, you're just instantly like more hardcore. Just saying. It's fucking stupid. I don't know. Man, tell you what I am doing. I'm chomping at the bit to get my car back, man. I mean, I know it's coming any week now, but man, I want to drive my fucking car. I'm anxious. I want to do some videos with it too, man. Just anxious. Hmm. Squonk, squonk, squonk. Hmm. That is one thing about the Pulse 80 that I'm not 100% on board with. I think the bottle's a little soft. My personal opinion. What happened to my car? Nothing particularly. I have a couple of cars, but my toy, my toy has been being worked on for the better part of about 4 to 6 months now. It's getting a whole bunch of upgrades and stuff like that to make it a little bit more reliable and stuff. And it's like I'm just dying to drive my car. It's my toy, and I haven't got to play with my toy. That's basically what it comes down to. It's just that's my classic car, man. Like car shows and stuff. I'm always going to car shows in the summer and stuff, but I haven't been able to go to any because I don't have my car. So I'm like, oh, man, I want my car back. I want to get some car shows and shit. Just dying, man. And I'm really curious to like try it out with all the new upgrades and everything on the suspension and all that stuff. Like it's like it was already awesome, but with all these extra upgrades and the extra horsepower and suspension work, it should just be that much more awesome. So I'm just kind of sitting there like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, I want my car. So, you know, but art takes time. Takes time. So it's coming any week now. Yeah, like I said, it was already getting a lot of work done to it. Probably more work than it should have gotten it all at one time. That was just my dumbass being overzealous and saying, "Oh well, I'm already in here. I might as well do all this," and it just kind of turned into redoing a whole bunch of shit that took a lot longer than initially anticipated. And so now, uh, all the work that I did myself, was getting pretty close to being finished. And then obviously I took it to my dude up there, up north in Ohio, to kind of finish it because my schedule got crazy. And it was like, well, I don't want it to sit any longer than it has to. And my schedule right now is crazy, so I don't know if I'll be able to get around to it. So I just kind of took it up to him to let him finish it because most of it's his products that are being put on the car. And so yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for that phone call now that it's done, so I can go pick it up. And like I said, I'm gonna shoot some videos when I do get it, I'm gonna shoot some videos on my personal YouTube channel and everything, and get it back up and going because I really haven't been doing a lot with my personal channel lately, and I need to. So I'm gonna probably do that, and maybe do some live Facebook or something like that with it. Going over the upgrades on it and all that stuff. So it should be fun. Like I said, man, it's summer. It's nice out. Everybody else is driving their cars, their nice cars, and it's just like, yeah, I want to jump up on that pogo stick, man. I want to drive my car. I've actually got a vendetta right now that involves my car that I'm trying to figure out, and I am trying to research the holy shit out of it, and it is leading me down a dead end after a dead end after a dead end, and it's starting to piss me off because I'm like, motherfucker, like I need to find this information and figure out why this information is the way it is. So, that's basically been my vendetta for the last like 48 hours. It's just like, I never really thought about it until I started going over some paperwork and stuff, and I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense. That's weird. And so I'm just kind of in this funk now where I'm trying to figure out why things were the way they were and what they meant and why it was done that way. And yeah, it's a rabbit hole, man. Trying to figure out the minds of people from the 80s and shit. Like, it's tough. It's like vaping. You start, man, it leads you down a rabbit hole that has no end in sight. Anyway, yeah. So what's going on, guys? What is happening? Like I said, I haven't been around lately, and I feel bad. So tell me what's going on. Don't mind me. I gotta, do this thing here real quick here. You and Ryan need to dress up like Doc and Marty when you take the DeLorean on the road. It's funny you say that. I actually do have Doc and Marty costumes for events when I rent the car out. If they want to pay for that, I have those costumes. I have a bunch of shit. I've got the hoverboard. I've got the sports almanac. I've got Doc's future sunglasses. They're actually made of solid stainless steel and stuff. I've got, dude, it's so scary how much fucking Back to the Future shit I've got. It's freaky. Oh, yeah. Dude, I want to shoot some videos with that car. Not just for my personal channel, but for the Beards channel, too. Like, we thought it'd be really cool to go around to some different vape shops around Ohio, like a travel vlog, and have the car. Like, that would draw a crowd. That's the thing about that car. Um, if you've ever wanted to know what it's like to be famous, drive a fucking DeLorean. Because you can't go anywhere. You can't do anything without people stopping you. It's insane. That's probably one reason why my wife's not a huge fan of the car, because she she does not like the fact that we'll be at a gas station or something just getting gas or just grabbing something to drink, and there will be 10, 15 people out there surrounding the car wanting to get a picture with the car and all this other stuff. And yeah, it gets on the wife's nerves every once in a while. So yeah, I love it though. I love driving the car. I'm used to a bunch of people asking questions and stuff. It doesn't bother me. Obviously, I'm on a live stream on YouTube, so it doesn't bother me. But the wife not particularly fond of it. So, but yeah, I'd like to do some videos with me and Ryan in the car and stuff. That would be cool. I mean, it'd be different. I don't think any other vapors out there, vape reviewers, have done DeLorean vape videos. That'd be pretty sweet, right? It may not be sweet. I might just be a total fucking nerd. Who knows? I don't know. I'm proud of it, though. Mm. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I've got emails coming in from questions that I've asked about that damn car, and so I'm starting to get some replies back, so that's kind of cool. See how much further down the rabbit hole I can go. Anyway. Oh, so what else? What else? What else? Okay, so reviews coming up. So we got a few that we've got in our crosshairs here of things we're going to be reviewing. Obviously, the Pulse 80 is first and foremost. That needs to get a review. So that's definitely going to happen the next time we film. The Loop RDA is on our list of things to review. The Lit RDA. Yeah, it's gonna get a review. Maybe not a great review, but it's gonna get a review nonetheless. I think we got a few other things. We're kind of waiting to see if Watofo is gonna send us some stuff to review, because they've been advertising some new products lately that we have not received yet. So I'm curious to see if we're going to get any of that stuff to review, because some of that stuff looks pretty cool. We did receive a e-hookah from Aspire. We're not sure if we're supposed to review it yet. They supposedly are coming out with a version 2 of that product. And when we talked to them at ECC Detroit and Midwest, they were saying they would want to see like the version 2 with a side-by-side comparison of the first one. So we're not sure if we're supposed to review the actual one they sent us first, and if we're supposed to wait for the version 2. So that could be coming up in the near future. Like I said, it's recurve squonk. The recurve, they already did. They already sent that to us. Or is that an actual squonk box? See, I haven't seen that. If that's an actual squonk box, I haven't seen that yet. So I would be very interested. They were talking about a Flow Plus, I think it's called, which is basically see, I have not seen that yet, which means I have got to fucking send an email to Watofo and be like, what the effing fuck, guys? Yeah, no, I need the box. Why wouldn't I want the box? I'm assuming it's just unregulated. Is it an unregulated box? I mean, if it's an unregulated box, I mean, okay. I already have the RAM box from Stentorian and the Nudge from Watofo, which was less than great, so. They were talking about the Flow Plus, though, which looks like an updated version of the Flow sub-ohm tank, which I would be very interested in reviewing. Unregulated wood protection. Okay, well, they did send us the Nudge. Not that I would turn down a I wouldn't turn down the box that they sent it to us. It's just the fact that it's like, man, how are you going to make me try to compare an unregulated box to this awesomeness? That's not going to be fair. It's just not. Like I said, we had the RAM box, and we did the Nudge, and the Nudge was... wasn't a huge fan of the Nudge box. It just wasn't. The RAM box was nice. A few little things we could have done better with that, in my opinion, but it wasn't a bad box to begin with, so, you know. Like I said, anybody who wants to send us anything, we are more than happy to test them and review them and all that stuff. So, you know, we're in pretty good with Watofo right now. Damn it, sorry guys. We're in pretty good with Watofo. Supposed to take 18,650, 2650, 2700, 21,700. Okay, well that would be different. Yeah. That would be different. Yeah, the Nudge only took 18,650 batteries. Huh. I might have to send them an email. And be like, what's going on, guys? Why aren't we getting this shit? I want to review it. Let's go. Come on. But yeah, that's basically what it is, and that's basically been why we really haven't. I mean, short of us being like super busy, uh, if we miss a review a week here, a week there, don't get alarmed. It's not like we're hanging it up or anything like that. It's just the fact that A, you know, we either are very busy, or B, we're kind of stretching out what we have to review. Because like last year, like I was saying, we were trying to get the channel up off the ground, and we were literally just buying shit for the sake of buying shit, so we had something to review. Didn't really matter, whatever was latest and greatest, and we spent a fuck ton of money on vape gear last year. And this year we're like, nah, that can't happen, not this year. uh, I'll go fucking broke if we do that again this year. So, you know, we're trying to get more stuff sent to us so we can review more product. But basically, it's like, okay, we review what we got, and if we get something cool, we'll review that, you know. So, you know, just saying, it's a little bit more chill this summer, guys. That's all we're saying. Just a little bit more chill. I mean, who knows? The way YouTube's on a vendetta about fucking vapors, this may not be much longer anyway. Who knows? Anyway, nobody can keep up with all the shit that's coming out. Fuck no, man. Fuck no. Even like people like Grim Green and, you know, whoever, you know, dude, China is busting out 3 products a week, if not better. I mean, if you did a review every other day, you probably still couldn't get through everything that's coming out, man. It's just too much shit. So we go with what we want, what we think works the best, or whoever wants to send us something, and that's what we do. Yeah, China is flooding the market, man. Flooding the market. You know, and unfortunately, like you said, we don't do this for a living, so we can't just do like, oh yeah, wake up Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and just do nothing but shooting and editing those 3 days, so we have 3 reviews coming up for the next week. That's just, we don't do that, man. I work way too many hours to have that kind of free time. I wish I did. I mean, don't get me wrong, YouTube is filming and editing, man. I will never say a bad thing ever again about YouTubers or like whatever. It is hard work. Editing these videos, depending on like the cold open, can take anywhere between 2 hours up to 8 hours. It just depends on. Now, granted, some of the equipment that we've got now is much nicer, much better, and it has saved us a boat ton of time. But some of these like openings and everything, man, they take a lot of time to edit. So, you know, it's tough. It's a lot of work. The new Drop Dead RDA from Heathen and TVC. Recurrent Squawk. Oh, hold on. The new RDA from Grim Green and Dwayne, etc. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, and don't get me wrong, those typically be the products that have a lot more hype around them. So a lot of times, those are the products we'll try to stick to or gravitate towards. You know, because that seems to be like what a lot of people are interested in. But yeah, man. I mean, yeah, it's just a lot of products, man. A lot of products, which is a good thing. It really is a good thing. You know, variety is a spice of life, but it can get quite expensive if you're not getting these sent to you from manufacturers. I mean, that's the thing, though. I've talked to other vape reviewers. Have you seen the wraps that are out for the Rage? Yak posted one on Instagram. No, I don't think I did. What do you... Oh, did he actually make like a wrap for the Rage? Like, dude, that would be cool. That'd be fucking different. However, I'm not gonna lie, the Rage has already got such like a beautiful finish to it on most of the models. Why would you want to cover that up with a wrap? Not unless the wrap was just fucking badass. Wrap. Yeah, they're effing cool. Okay, I'll look at it. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. You said Dwayne posted it on Instagram? Let me check out Instagram. Mm-hmm. Instagram on a laptop looks so fucking weird. They are made by Zap Wraps. I got me a New Zealand flag one. Nice. Are they expensive? Like, do you order them directly from Dwayne, or do you have to order from like the other, like the actual wrap company's website? we got here? I saw his Pickle Rick doll with his Rage. That was pretty cool. Ooh, is that blue? Okay, that looks pretty. I'm not gonna. You're right. That looks fucking badass, dude. Holy shit, yeah. I could get down on that. For anyone looking for a rap kit, who's going across this company? Fucking nice, man. I like that a lot. Fucking A. See, this is that shit, man. I can't afford to buy all this cool shit, and that pains me. I mean, I know, first world problems, right? Am I caught up in the chat here? I think I'm. Okay. Yeah, no, those are cool, man. I might have to give me a set of those. That's pretty sweet. Anyway, fuck me. We've already been talking for an hour, guys. God damn, time flies when you're having fun, right? Ordered from the company. They are based in England. Cost me about $30 New Zealand money delivered. Damn it. The damn chat thing doesn't stay up long enough. I'm convinced. New Zealand dollar delivered, which would be about 20 US, I'm guessing. Okay, that's not awful. I mean, 20 American, I could probably live with that for something bad. I see Ryan got a second Rage, so yeah, that would make sense for him. I'm so partial to the black though. The black looks awesome. However, those wraps look fucking sweet. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll have to get another Rage. That way I've got like a wrap Rage and a regular Rage. They look like good quality. They don't look cheap, at least from what I can see. Huh. Okay. Yeah, they look sweet, man. I like that. What I was thinking of doing too. Yeah, dude. If they have another sale, on Rages, man, I might just do that. Ryan bought a second one. He couldn't take it, man. He bought a brush one, and I'm so glad he did because it is fucking gorgeous. It is sexy. Just saying. Putting that out there. It's hard to take pictures of it though, man. That's the only thing bad about it. That brush does not photograph. I mean, I don't want to say it doesn't photograph well, but it can't be photographed and do it justice. Like that's probably the best way to explain it. I know. I'm actually when I get the car back and Ryan comes over, I'm gonna have him bring the brushed Rage, and I think we're gonna actually do a picture of the Rage sitting right next to the DeLorean emblem on the hood there, and take a picture of that for Instagram because that would be fucking awesome. Or it may not be awesome. Like I said, once again, I'm a fucking nerd, man. I'll be the first one to admit it. I'm a fucking nerd when it comes to that shit. I mean, who owns a DeLorean, really? I mean, this guy does. Ugh. I think it's awesome. If you don't like the DeLorean, I don't get it. I'm just saying. That's what I've wanted since I was a little kid, and I bought one. So why not? Why the fuck not, right? It's America. It's probably the one thing I'd love to do a documentary or something on the DeLorean, just because that's one area that I know so much about it that I could just talk about that for hours and hours and hours and hours. Like I could literally give you any information you really want on the DeLorean. But I would love to shoot an actual documentary. Did you push to 88? Oh yeah, I've done 80. I've allegedly done 88 miles an hour. I've allegedly done about 115 in that car. Allegedly, can't prove nothing. Just saying. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun car. It's a niche car. You have to want to own one and learn its little quirks and everything else, but it's unlike any other car I've ever driven. Now, keep in mind, I haul cars for a living, guys. I've driven thousands upon thousands, tens of thousands of cars. I've driven a bunch of them. I worked at a Lamborghini dealership for a brief amount of time in my early 20s. You know, I drove some of the most amazing supercars on the planet, and I just have to tell you, driving a DeLorean is an experience all on its own. Not because it's a crazy, insane performance car or anything, but it's like you just I just can't even explain it. It's just something about that car. I mean, and it lights people up. Like I was saying, you want to feel like a rock star, drive a DeLorean. I'm telling you. You you can't go anywhere without people wanting to know what color the shit was you just took at the gas station. I'm just saying, like, you know, we took it grocery shopping one time, and that was a terrible mistake. Not only because it doesn't have a lot amount of storage compared to other two-seater sports cars it does, but you come one with the car. You do, dude. It is. It's just a different driving experience. Like I said, it's not a super fast performance car. Uh, it's argumentative. My buddy's SRT4 Neon would annihilate me in a race. Um, I mean, granted, it's an early 80s car, so I mean, look at like early 80s like sports cars. Like the Corvette was like just slow as fuck at that point in time. You know, so you can't really look at it that way. But like I said, it's the styling of it. It handles really well. That was one thing I got upgraded was a lot of the suspension components because it already handled really well. So I feel like upgrading it to a more performance-oriented suspension package, it'll just be that much better. Um, but yeah, it's it's a fucking experience, man. It's a lot of fun. I've never had more fun driving a car than a DeLorean. Just putting it out there. Hellcats are close though. Hellcats are damn close. Those are a lot of fun. Now that is a fast car. That's a car that. Mm-hmm. Many kids of the 80s. I know it's my dream car. I was born in 82. Oh, cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, I'm young. I was born in 86, so you know, I wasn't even born when Back to the Future came out, you know, in 85. So, but um yeah, it's been a dream car of mine for since I was a little kid. I usually don't plug other stuff on this stream or anything, but if you're interested, I did an interview on a podcast called DeLorean Talk, like 8 months ago, I think it was. You can go on YouTube. It's called DeLorean Talk, but you can actually check that out. And my interview with the guy who runs the podcast is on there. A lot of good information about where I got the car and all that kind of stuff. If you guys are interested, you can check that out. Like I said, it's on YouTube. I believe it's on Google Play, but it's called DeLorean Talk. And like I said, it's just a podcast, but he interviewed me like 8 months ago. If you guys are interested, I can completely understand if you're not. Totally get it. Just saying, putting that out there. But yeah, yeah, dude, y'all are gonna get me talking about DeLoreans, and man, I can talk about DeLoreans to the cows come home. Yeah, check it out, man. And not just my segment. There's like I think there's over like 10 or 12 or 15 of them now. Check out. There's a lot of cool owners on there. A lot of cool stories. There was one he did at the very beginning when he started it with Barry Wills, who was an actual executive with DeLorean Motor Company when back in the 80s when it was still in business. And dude, some of the inside information that he gave over the company is spectacular. I'm actually reading his book right now, which I have not finished, but I need to. A lot of cool information about the car and how like the development of the car and why they did things the way they did it and all that. Like that stuff that I can get lost in that shit for hours. I love that. So, but yeah, check it out, man. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed myself very much doing that. So, I'm hoping to meet the guy who actually runs the podcast this year at one of the conventions, so that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, like I said, man, you guys are gonna get me talking about cars and DeLoreans, man. That's what the live stream will turn into, is because I can talk about that shit for hours, man. I am a car nut. But yeah, no, the DeLorean's cool, man. I enjoy that. That car is a lot of fun. It really is. The Flux Stream? Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Dude, y'all want to get me on Back to the Future or the DeLorean or cars in general, man? I'm telling you. We'll vape and talk about that shit, because I'm telling you right now, dude, you guys will have me on here for the next hour. I can talk about that shit forever. Like, I love cars. That is my thing. I love cars. So, specifically the DeLorean or, like, Back to the Future, which is my favorite movie. You know, go figure. Yeah, dude, that's. Yeah, that is a battle of wits that most people don't come prepared for. I'm just saying. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Am I getting low on juice already? I'll be damned, I am. I've vaped almost all of that so far. Holy shit. It's good. It's good. Chain vaping. Chain vaping, man. I've never seen one here in New Zealand. I don't know. I'm sure there is somebody out there that owns one. Um, I am actually in a closed group on Facebook called the DeLorean Owners of Australia, and I know there's about 7 or 8 guys in Australia that have them. I don't know them personally. I don't really talk to them on Facebook. I'm just part of their group. But I don't know about New Zealand. I'm sure there is, man. There are some places that these fucking cars ended up are mind-boggling, dude. Like there's like 3 or 4 of them out in the Middle East and shit. It's like, really? Okay, I guess. You know, some sheik wanted a DeLorean or whatever. That's cool. You know? Um, yeah, they're cool, man. They are really cool. That sucks that you've never seen one. Most people haven't. Like, that's what's funny. Um, that's probably one of the things that I get the most when I drive that car is people tell me like, "Oh my gosh, I've never actually seen one in person." And I'm like, "Well, I guess that makes sense. They only made short of 9,000 of them, and there's estimated to be less than 6,000 left. So yeah, that's it's not a very big number for cars on a mass production scale anyway. I mean, good God, dude. Your typical Honda Civic, they make 6,000 of those a week. You know? So it's yeah. I mean, it's just kind of funny. I mean, I knew where to find them, so I actually saw quite a few DeLoreans growing up. But I was once again, I'm a huge fucking nerd, so I kind of knew where to find them. You wouldn't think, but the Ohio, the state where I live here in America, is actually very, very DeLorean friendly. You wouldn't think it would be, but there's some cool history behind that too. Um, like I said, man, you guys are gonna get me talk about these cars. When DeLorean went out of business, when it filed for bankruptcy, Consolidated International, which I don't know if you guys would have these in other parts of the world, but Big Lots and Odd Lots, that's Consolidated International, bought out the remaining parts and the remaining cars when the company went out of business, and they actually shipped all the parts and all the cars to Columbus, Ohio, where it's not far from where I live, and yeah, so there were quite a few DeLoreans in the state where I lived. Obviously, being so young, I didn't realize that that was probably one of the main reasons why. Now it's all in Texas and stuff, but it's still Ohio is a very DeLorean friendly state. So yeah, it's weird, man. Like I said, you get into the history of that car, even like the movie aside, like take Back to the Future out of the picture. The actual history of the company and the car itself, in my opinion, is really fascinating. So I mean, don't get me wrong, the movie immortalized the car. It made that car to the point where it'll never be forgotten ever. But the actual history of the car itself is pretty fascinating to me, and that was one thing that drew me to it when I started doing research on the car. So, like I said, you got walk around up here, dude. There's a stream of useless knowledge that nobody should probably know, but I do, especially when it comes to Back to the Future and that damn car. I've done so much research. I've watched so many documentaries, so many videos on it. I've talked to so many people that were directly involved with the car. You know, you just pick it up, man. You know, so anything you guys want to know about Back to the Future, the DeLorean, chances are I can answer the question for you. Sorry, I have to bounce. See you on the next stream. That was fun. Take care, man. All right, Sebastian, I appreciate you joining in. Check out that video. Thank you so much. We're going on an hour and 15 minutes. All right, I think we're going to give it another 5 minutes, guys, and then I'm going to probably close up shop. So any questions you have, any concerns, any thoughts, any whatevers, you know, just go ahead and direct your questions, man. I'll try to get to them here before we're done. We're done. I don't care what it's about, man. Vaping, DeLoreans, Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, whatever. Cars. I'm here for you guys. You know, come on. I'm gonna have to re-wick this thing. I don't think I wicked this thing very great. And actually, no. The wick looks good. Maybe it's just me. It could be me. What's the latest on the Beards mod? Okay, the latest on the Beards mod is this. We ran into a snag with the mod. The chip that we have for the mod is not wanting to fit in the case that we have. So we are currently trying to figure out what to do about the chip. That is probably our biggest hang up right now. We spent a Saturday not too long ago wiring up the chip and test fitting the button and the 510 pin and all that other stuff, the battery tray. And so we have gotten to a point now where the battery tray is actually, it's not the battery tray technically. It's actually more the 510 pin that comes from the top is interfering with trying to get the chip to fit inside the mod, where it's not touching anything and it's not grounding out on anything. So we are still experimenting with it. We're trying to see if we can find another solution, maybe a different chip that would work. So kind of on hiatus right now. Not saying we're not going to do it. It's just that it was not going to be quite as simple as we originally thought. So it is taking a little bit more time for us to get that down. Like I said, Ryan's been really busy with his band lately. It's summer. We're just both very busy people. We have not been able to hang out and do as much filming or as much playing around with vape gear as we would like. So, you know, we can get it done. We do. So we're just trying our best to manage our time the best of our ability. All good things. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be experimental. So like I said, we're still playing with some stuff on there. The problem is there's a couple of solutions that we've come up with. The problem comes in, those solutions aren't ideal because then it makes us have to change something on the mod that we don't want to change, and it's like, oh, if we do that, it's going to look like shit, and yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with it. So not giving up on it completely, just focusing on what we need to do to get over this hurdle. Do we need a different chip? Which, if we need a different chip, that's fine. The only problem with that is we have to be able to have a wiring diagram for whatever chip we choose. There's no screen on the mod, so a screened chip is not an option. So yeah, we're looking into it. It's definitely gonna take some time. I didn't think it was gonna be overnight, but Kelly, hello from hot ass Arizona. Hello, bro. Hey, welcome to the live stream, man. Appreciate you joining in. I used to live in Arizona, man. I bet it is hot out there right now. Fuck me. Middle of June? Fuck yeah. That's gotta be hot as balls. Hot as balls. But to answer your question, Jeremy Clark, that is where we are currently at on the mod. So not quite there yet. Still working with it. It's very experimental, man. I mean, like I said, we're just trying to test stuff and see if it's going to work. If it's not going to work, we haven't quite gotten there yet. So keep the faith. Appreciate you asking me about it, though. I hadn't actually really thought about it in the last couple of weeks because when we first we first started playing with it, we were both getting like so pissed off, like why isn't this fitting? And so we just kind of like agreed to take a break from it for a little bit, cool down before we start testing it some more. So that's where we're at on that. Hot ass Arizona. All right. I think we got another like 3 minutes here, guys. So whatever you guys want, bring it forward, man. I am a roast based man. I'll try my best to answer your questions. Anyway, yeah. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything I left out, man. I think you guys got me for everything that we've been up to lately. I don't think there's anything else particularly crazy going on right now. Like I said, Ryan's been doing his thing. He's had some sick kids lately too. So, Daedalus, good evening, Daedalus. I appreciate you tuning in, man. We're coming towards the end here. I mean, not unless people want to continue to chat it up in the stream. I'll stay on for a little bit longer, man. I'll tell you what. Why don't we give another 5 minutes and we'll see if anybody else joins back up in here, and then we'll cut it off. So yeah, basically, if you're just joining, man, how long do you run a quality set of night chromes? Running set on Rage month now. Well, I use Ryan's coils. These are his his coils. And I typically get about 3 months out of Ryan's coils before I need to change them up. And I don't really wash them or anything, short of burning off the stuff, rewicking about once a week. That's usually what I get, about 3 months out of his coils. At least so far, that's what I've gotten out of his coils. So that would be, yeah. M-Turk, I had a set of M-Turk aliens, and they vaped great flavor, but I only got about a month out of those. I don't know if that was my fault or if I did something in the process of glowing them at one time or something. But yeah, I only got about a month out of the M-Turk ones. But I did like those coils; those were good. His coils fire really low. That's the only thing bad about it. So you got to make sure you have a device that can fire that low. But yeah, that's basically what I do, man. Hope that helps. I've been using German Cloud Kings. Andy's Vapes hard. Okay, cool. You like them? Are they good? I mean, do they have a good vape? I don't know. I've never tried them, so I couldn't tell you. I said, dude, Ryan's coils are sweet. Nice. That's cool, man. It's hard to find a coil that you really like. Like I said, Ryan's builds are pretty much what I use because for a couple reasons. First and foremost, because he's one of my best friends and I don't have to pay for coils. And secondly, they vape good. They are really good vaping coils. Like, I would be the first one to tell them, like, dude, this vape's like fucking dog ass. I ain't doing it. But they don't. They vape great. I love them. He uses only twisted messes. Dude, give Ryan's a try. Ryan's coils are pretty damn good. I would not lie to you. I mean, I'm not saying they're the best the best. A lot of it's gonna be subjective. I'm just saying, give his coils a shot. At least try them. I like them. Everybody who's tried them so far really seems to like them. So, yes, definitely shoot him an email, and he's reasonably priced. We don't have a site per se. Shoot an email to the Beards or go to Instagram and actually follow his page, Ryan's by Coils. Coils by Ryan and shoot him a direct message, or you can go to the Beards Instagram and shoot him a message and just say, hey, I'm interested in your coils. What can you do? I'm not. Where are you located? Arizona. I'm a fucking idiot. You posted hot ass Arizona. Yeah. Just tell them where you're. Give it. Tell them you're interested. What kind of coils you want, and or at least he'll tell you what kind of coils he's offering. And yeah, he's usually really good about that. So yeah, hit it up. Oh man. All right, it's going on an hour and a half. So all right, let's do one more minute here, guys. Anything else before I duck out of here? I think this is a pretty. This has been a pretty good stream so far. Unfortunately, I don't like going much more than an hour and a half on these because I feel like people start to get bored as fuck. So, any other questions, concerns, thoughts, epiphanies, posers? Like I said, I think we're gonna cut it off here in just a few. All right, well, I'll go ahead and just say this stuff. What's your favorite juice company? I don't have a favorite juice company per se. I just have a lot of random juices that I really, really like. Probably my favorite juice still to date is the Grim Green Signature Series Bro Trip. That's just flat out my favorite. However, we did find a company at the Midwest Vapor Expo and ECC Detroit called Mucho, and they had like 5 flavors, and I would say out of the 5 flavors, 4 of them were pretty spectacular. So, not a huge pina colada fan. That was the one flavor. My wife really liked it. Flavor. Like I said, Grim Green's Bro Trip is probably my favorite. Mucho Guava was really good. The Mucho Berry was really good. Now Blaz e-juice, dude, their e-juice is fucking amazing, and it burns really clean. It is fantastic. If you haven't tried Blaz, give it a shot. Nick from Daily Vape TV has a stake in that company. That juice is pretty spectacular. I will recommend that all day long. I love it. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Blaz, Blazz, Blaz. That's how it is. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I gotta duck. I'm gonna cut this off. It's been an hour and a half, so like I said, that's about it for me tonight, man. Like I said, once again, I will continue to do these live streams on Monday evenings as long as work allows me to. So if for some reason I don't get a stream going on a Monday night, please don't hate me. I will try to get you back next week, okay? So appreciate